What's up, everybody? I missed you guys. I missed making videos. I missed doing this. And for those who don't know, I study at Berkeley, and at Berkeley they just bombard you with assignments and exams. And if you don't do them on time, they just slash half of your grade, and that's not good. Anyway, I'm at Miami, Florida right now, and away from home, away from instruments. And today I want to answer AVJR's question: how to drop tune guitars. And I'm gonna break it down. I'm not gonna go all too technical on you guys, so you just have to look at this video, watch it, follow the 3 steps that I will give you, and just go make music instead of worrying too much about technicalities and getting confused. I want to keep it simple. Okay, the first thing that you need are string sets. The second thing that you need is obviously your guitar, and I'll tell you what type. Okay. And the third thing, and the most obvious one, is that you need a tuner, whether it's online or in your phone, smartphone, or whatever. Just get a physical tuner. Doesn't matter. You need these 3 things. Okay, the first thing that you need are strings. Okay, the right strings. And let me explain why. Because every string set that you get have different tension levels. Now I'll explain this I'm going to keep it more simple. Buy a string set and look at the first string. It should have the number that indicates the thickness. So if it's 0.009, it's like a light string, okay? And then 10, 11, 12, 13, and so on and so forth. When you look at the first string, that will be your string set gauge, okay? For example, 9 gauge, again, the first string that says 0.009 is called the 9 gauge string set, okay? And the 9 gauge string set is good for standard tuning or half step down, but I won't do half step down on a 9 gauge string. Standard would be my preference, but I'm going to cut this down. It's a long process, so I'm going to cut this down. I'm going to give you the cheat sheet, okay? So if you want to go drop A, drop G, drop B, whatever, you can see what strings you need to buy on this cheat sheet, okay? And that is the first thing you need, because the more tension the string has, the lower you can tune. Now if you get a 11 gauge or a 12 gauge, don't expect to do a standard tuning on these, because it has a lot of tension and it could snap if you go standard tuning. So these thicker strings are made for that purpose, and for lower tuning you need thicker strings. The lower you want to go, the thicker the strings are. Okay, and if you keep going lower and lower, you're going to end up having a bass guitar instead. But see, that's what it makes sense, right? Bass guitars have thicker string gauge because they sound lower and bassier. That's the purpose of that instrument, right? So the thicker the strings are, the lower you can go. And the cheat sheet would help you choose your tuning, the type of tuning you want to do. Okay, the second thing that you need are guitars. Okay, for standard tuning, flat tuning, drop D, and drop C, up to drop C, get a 6-string guitar. Any standard 6-string guitar would do the job very well for up to drop C tuning. But if you want to go drop B and drop A on a 6-string guitar, it would damage your neck, because the thing is, 6-string guitars don't generally handle that much tension on the neck. It's hard for a 6-string guitar to have that tension for too much of a time. It's like you're trying to break it. With too much tension, it's always going to put a certain pressure on the neck, and it could damage your instrument. But if you still want drop B and drop A tuning on a 6-string guitar, get a baritone setup, or get a baritone guitar. Not setup, my bad. Get a baritone guitar. Baritone guitars are made for that very reason, to hold drop tunings really well. And but what I recommend is getting a 7-string guitar instead. So because if you can get a standard 7-string gauge, you can just slap that on and you can just do to drop A tuning. That's amazing, because you can play standard tuning and do drop A at the same time, and you have that extra string for, more strings won't hurt, right? You get more octaves, you get more playing choices. So that's the 2 things that you need to think about. And obviously the third thing you need is a tuner. And if you want me to further the explanation and make it more technical, let me know. Let me know if I can do this for you, and comment below, and If you guys have more questions, I promise to make more videos, and I promise to take time to make more vlogs answering your questions and sharing musical ideas. And I would love to hear your opinion on this as well. So comment below, subscribe, and let me know what else I can do for you. Rock on, guys. Hope this helps, and see you guys soon. Keep shredding.